just asking myself, how is Mr. Sudhir and Mrs. Justina feeling? That's a question I have in my heart, because for any parent, I believe their prayers never bury their children. So this is extremely, extremely sad, extremely difficult for some of us to process and absorb, and I'm very sure it's so deep and painful beyond comprehension for the family of the Ruparelia. We can only wish them God's blessings so that they can be able to bear this burden, this pain, because this loss is unacceptable, especially the way he died. When you find that you've not even had the chance to hospitalize your son, look after him, care for him, and show him the love. But just this death comes and robs him from nowhere. So I really pray for them, and I hope they will overcome this burden, which is so deep. I came to know Rajiv much earlier, and we have interacted on several occasions. I was chatting with Mr. Sudhir last night in the last messages which we have chatted together. He was someone who was extremely full of life, caring so much about his friends and never compromising when it came to his friends. He would always be there, whether it's a big occasion, whether it was a small occasion. Rajiv would be there. But what was so special about Rajiv is that his friends were not, because he's the son of a billionaire, whereas children of billionaires. No. I believe Rajiv spent much more time with those people who are much lower than him. And he could fit in, very well. They could feel they are closer to him. It was a heart-to-heart kind of closeness with anyone. So from a wheelbarrow pusher to someone very big, you would be sure that Rajiv would be there for them and would put a smile on their face. And he could also get his smile out of such interactions. We were discussing so much about succession planning, and I usually urge most of my friends who are from very rich families, especially Indians, that you need to be helping us to teach our African brothers and sisters in the issue of succession planning and families being able to grow businesses beyond their founders. And I used to urge him, I would say, your dad has worked with your mom to build a business empire. I hope you're going to maintain it. And he would proudly say, no, I will grow it much more beyond what my parents are even expecting. And so I love that about him, the vision he had for this business, the vision he had for this country, and he could feel that this is not a family business, it's the country's business. He could feel it's not about how much he will earn from it, but about the impact this business is going to have in the community. So it's a very big loss for us as a country, for us as a government, and for us as a generation. Losing such an exemplary young man, full of life, who had his family beyond the business. Sudhir was about his young family. Rajiv was about his young family. About his daughter all the time. My daughter, I want to go and I play with my daughter, I want to be with my daughter, I want to be with my parents, you know. That's a central nerve of a successful person. So we pray that he rests well. It was his time, though sometimes we ask ourselves, what is this about based about us accepting his time? But that's the reality we live. We pray for blessings.